Hello everyone, and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode, we will get started on cleaning up our exhausts coming out of our industrial facilities. Basically, our health issues are really starting to stack up, and the only way to get on top of it is to start cleaning up our act. So, we will start putting in some scrubbing facilities around the most polluting industries. The main reason why I decided to do this is because the processing of the uranium ore for the nuclear power will be quite dirty, and we cannot really afford any more pollution going out into the environment, so we have to start cleaning ourselves up. So anyways, it is now time to get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, here's the thing. I did spend a bit of time testing how nuclear energy actually works, and I think I have a relatively okay understanding of how it works, but there's a problem. The actual processing of the uranium actually will generate quite a bit of pollution, especially in the water. So before we get into the nuclear energy, I think it would be best if we sorted out our pollution issues. Especially because, let me just show you, right now we have minus 60 health coming from pollution, and that is way too much. And we only really get plus 62 from the different health effects, including the edicts, so we definitely cannot afford sleeping on the pollution at this point. I will enable this health booster once again. I think we will have to sort this one out. So, before we do that, I would also like to stop all these guys. As I have said in the messages in the last episode, I really don't want to build any more of these big dumpers. I think I will focus on building small trucks at this point. In fact, I would like to even replace some of these big guys running around. It's really not helping all that much, because right now, if we have some of these filling, this one slag is filling up, it will actually generate a pickup job for the small trucks first, because they can carry the 60 units of slag. So they get tied up before the big guys. So having the big guys around is only really a viable option inside the mines. Outside the mines, I am not really convinced that they are all that useful. So I think what I am going to do is stop this belt, so we can stop upgrading the tier 2 vehicle parts, and I will start making smaller trucks, basically, preferably hydrogen fueled. So let me see, we have 9 more points, so I will set that up right away. So let me just do this and take off one of the end. And once these are done, I will also start downgrading some of these big dumpers, because they definitely don't have to be running around the island. Also, I have decided to take one of these tree planters off each of these towers, so you can go away. I mean, you can get off this tower, and I will turn you into a hydrogen fuel truck. The same for this place. Unassign and upgrade, please. Downgrade or side grade, I don't know. Right now we have, let me see. Okay, 13 big dumpers, and they are really not useful. In fact, I think I will start downgrading some of them right away. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's go for 10. And I will keep 3 of them around just to see if we have to do those as well. Anyways, let's do the next thing. So I think we will need to set up some way to get rid of the CO2. I think the best place for it is going to be right here, because in this spot we have some limestone under these stone layers. So basically we can put in the CO2 injectors. That is under waste management, and we need gas injection pumps. This basically takes CO2, seawater, and it basically pumps the CO2 into the limestone. So this will take 24 units of seawater, so I believe we can use 4. Let me just check. 108 divided by 24. Yeah, let's just go with 4. So as I have said, I will place these guys down right here, relatively out of the way. Here should be okay. And 2 more. Okay, so as I've said, a single seawater pump will be able to deal with these guys. Can I place it closer? Yes, we can actually. Don't mind if I do. Technically we could place them even on this side, but just in case I will place them here. So we will need 1 seawater pump at least for now. I will put it here. Going to be fine. Of course I will build a ramp for these storages, but let me just take care of these first. Preferably with tier 3 pipes. Let me just enable all the tier 3s. Let's hopefully that will take care of it. So anyways, let me put in these pipes first. Only need to put in 1 pipe for each. Into this one, I guess. Okay, next we will need to place down a big storage for CO2. Basically, I want to make it sure that it is the biggest possible storage, so we can have as many trucks delivering the CO2 as possible. I will leave 1 space in case we ever pipe the CO2 into this area. So the bigger the storage, the more trucks can deliver to it, so bigger the storage, the better. So CO2 please, and we will keep this one full. Build it. I might as well build everything else. And done. And now we also need, let's not forget about the ramp. Okay, let's pipe in the CO2. And there we go. So in comes the seawater. Yeah, there we go. Now we just need to sort out the CO2 deliveries. So for example, we have plenty of CO2 for the hydrogen production, because these generate hydrogen and CO2. So I think I will stop dumping the CO2 into the atmosphere right now. That is done. Let me take off this pipe as well. And we will turn all these pipes around to go towards the left. First, let's put in the big storage. So I think for the pickups, I think a regular tier 2 storage should be fine. So I will put this one here. We will keep this one empty all the time. Let's see how it functions. Great. So for now I will leave this one up to the trucks. It will take a bit of extra logistics, but in my tests for this episode we were actually able to more or less deal with it once we got rid of all these superfluous dumpers. So I think over time it will be alright. For now I will set this one to a priority 1 just in case. So where else can we do this? Well, we do have some CO2 coming out of the fermentation tank right here doing the antibiotics. By the way, how many antibiotics do we need? Right here. We need, well, 12 exactly, but I think I would feel better if we had 2 of these guys. So I think I will double up on the fermentation tanks. Technically maybe we can quadruple even, so we don't have to use Unity. But just for now I will double up on the overall production. So I will copy paste these into a template. Then we can get rid of this. Until here should be okay. Okay, next let me put in 1 more of these. Oh, right, the sugar. This one has to be moved as well. So I will go ahead and put this to the side. Get rid of the original. So let's leave some space for the sugar belt. Yeah, I think this should be okay. Okay, the pipes will definitely have to be redrawn. Oh yeah, and this belt as well. This one will give us 12 sugar per minute, and we need, with the boost, 12 altogether, so that's going to be fine. So in goes the sugar. We can build these at this point, except the smokestacks. We don't need those. Okay, and now we can put back the chemical stuff. So you can go right here, I guess. So oxygen goes there, and the ammonia goes there. And I believe that should take care of everything. Now we just need the output storage, and that should be okay. There, And don't forget, now we need to take care of this CO2 output. So once again, we can put it here, I guess. As good a place as any. Okay. We will need to bring in the hydrogen once again, but after that we are pretty much good to go. Thank you, autosave. So, yeah, this will double up the... basically double up the antibiotics production, which means we can have 2 of these active at any given time. So I will build one more factory for the not antibiotics, but the medical 2 production. And speaking of, during my tests I have discovered that the clinic only takes into account the best medical supplies that we have available. If you look at on the health monitor, it says healthcare plus 20 health points. And as it turns out, that is exactly what we get out of the medical supplies tools. So having medical supplies once in here is completely unnecessary. So we might as well do the same for the storage. Can you please store medical supplies tools? Thank you. Okay, coal is low on... Right, you guys focusing on coal? Yes, you actually are. The problem is that we have a tiny amount of coal on these stone walls. Yeah, you know what? I will take off these designations. Please focus on the important stuff. Yeah. Okay, so I suppose we can put in designations like this. That's going to be fine. I will try to keep an eye on the way these guys are digging. And if they are doing this kind of stuff, I will try to discourage them a little bit. So, anyways, that should take care of the coal. How is the hydrogen production, CO2 storage? It is actually being kept empty relatively okay. And how are we on these downgrades? It is progressing relatively alright. I should have done this after those extra vehicles are finished producing, but yeah, it will have to be done sooner or later anyway, so I don't really mind. Okay, so let me check where we can deal with even more CO2. This one... Okay, people cannot deliver to it. Well, I suppose we can deliver it by pipe. That's going to be pretty much the same. As I have said, these are all temporary, so don't get too attached to these setups. Okay, that will take care of that. You are missing the ammonia because we don't have hydrogen here. That should be taken care of relatively soon. Please don't import by trucks, thank you. Okay, we have researched the ship weapons, which basically means that we have reached the end of the ship upgrades. After this, we have no more upgrades for the ship, so let's just take care of it right now. There we go. Also, this place is getting real close to the end of this dumping. I think I will start designating some more of it. Technically, we could go down further into the actual ocean, which would make it a little bit better, I think, in the long run, because as you can see, the ocean is getting real deep at this point. So the more material we can tie up with this endeavor, the better, I think. So I think I will go out. Yeah. A little into the ocean. There we go. This should require a lot of rocks. So that will keep us busy for a while. And we will not block any of the ships, so that's going to be fine. Okay. What's next? Well, I suspect that the oil refinery is a big polluter. For example, well, technically, yeah, we have some coming out of the boilers. Some right here as well. By the way, how are we? So this one makes... Okay, we are not using the... Oh, right, we are breaking down the naphtha right here. And we have a little bit of an excess of naphtha, I think. No, I think we are doing okay on that. Okay, I think the refinery is doing okay. I think the biggest polluter right now is the power generator. And I think the best solution for this one would be nuclear power right now. And that is something that we really cannot do at the moment. Well, technically, I suppose we can get started on it. So where do we want to have the nuclear generators? I guess this place will be a pretty good place for it. So I think I will put in the cargo dock for the uranium. I think a tier 2, tier 4. No, wait, sorry, tier 2 will be enough. So I think you can go in right here. It's going to be fine. Yeah, this looks okay to me. Maybe flip it? No, we can't. Okay, never mind. So anyways, we will need a couple of loose modules. And we might as well start repairing this one. Yeah, 400 tier 3 construction parts. Also, we can get rid of this sugar. This animal feed can be dumped. 3 saplings are fine. These carcasses, not really necessary to keep around. And this medical supply is a bit of a waste, but we have plenty of it in the factory, so that's going to be alright. The rest we will be able to use, so yeah, I will keep these around. Okay, so I will build this one. Do we have the ship loaded yet? Yes. No way, that's the modifications. These are still coming in. And here they come. Okay, just a little bit longer. How are we on the vehicles? The downgrades are actually progressing nicely. After that, we'll get started on the actual extra vehicles. And here's the ship. You will be responsible for importing the uranium. So, let me see. I think... what is the consumption of the nuclear reactor? So, the nuclear reactor have different levels of usage. I think it was 3 different levels, and if I remember correctly, it was 3 fuel rods per minute on the highest settings. Or maybe it was 1.5 and it was 0.5 on the lowest. I think it was 0.5 on the lowest setting. So let's just go with that for now. Basically, I want to make sure that we can run a single tier 3 assemblers 24/7. So we will need 3 enriched uranium per minute. And for that, we will need, let me see, 4 of these enrichment plants. So 4.5 yellow cake per minute, 4.5 times 3, that's 13.5. Oh, sorry, times 4, that's 18. Okay, for that yellow cake, okay, that's 2 of these settling tanks. And for that, yeah, a single crusher will be enough. Even a tier 1 crusher will be fine. But let's just go for a large one for a little bit of future proofing. So from here will come the raw uranium ore. We will put in a big crusher for it. And I think we will simply feed it directly without any storages. These storages will be fine. It's a very slow consumption. I think I will put it this way. Oh, right. I think we will have to put it one tile away from the entrances, because if you remember, we cannot really have nodes right in front of these inlets and outlets. Okay, so let's build these might as well. We will need to make crushed uranium ore. This is going to be a way too much overproduction, but yeah, at least it will give us some headroom. And once again, we have a severe flu and it put us into the negative, so we are losing people. We really need to sort out our pollution. Let me just see if the interventions that we have introduced did anything. Well, not really. Air pollution is still the biggest issue. Oh geez. But at least we are no longer polluting from the hydrogen production, so that is a big plus. And the same goes for this one. Oh, right. These are a very big source of pollution. So for these we will need to have some exhaust scrubbers, which will require just water, but it will give us sulfur. Let me just check. Oh, not here, but here. Can we trade away the sulfur? I think I have seen a contract that can trade it away. Yes, we can trade away the sulfur for some sludge. And the sludge, I think we can turn it into compost, I believe. Sludge, there we go. Yeah, the sludge turns into fuel gas and compost. So I suppose we can put it in here. I guess that will do the job. Let's just put this in real quick. So you will at some point do sludge. Cool all the time. And might as well feed it into the system. Is this tier 3? Yes it is, okay. So... should we set up the trading for it? Yeah, might as well. I want to get rid of, because with that we will overproduce the sulfur quite a lot. So I will put in, what is the volume of that trade? It was here. Here. Okay, so 240 for 1080. So let me just check on the loose modules that can carry 720. Okay, a single loose module for the sulfur and a couple for the sludge. Sure. Okay, so I think a tier 3 cargo depot should be okay. Let me just move these guys real quick so they are not in the way. I would like to have this cargo dock right here. So yeah, tier 3 should do the trick. Yeah, I think here should be alright. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let me just make sure we place it as far away from the coast as possible. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. Yeah, this should be okay. So I will put in a couple large loose modules there. I will build this place. Once it's done, I will enable that contract. So in the meantime, let's start dealing with scrubbing these exhausts. So let me say these will give us 30 exhausts per minute. And we can scrub 180. So 6 of these we can do with a single scrubber. Yeah, for now I will put in 1 scrubber for each of these places. But before we do that, I want to make sure that we have everything set up. So we will need water input, unfortunately. Where can we get it in a relatively fast manner? I don't really want to set up anything on the beach here, but we might have to. I definitely don't want to block the limestone mine. Well, I suppose we can use this source of water, or maybe even this groundwater deposit right here. How much water are we going to use in these? 24 units. That's a bit too much. We can of course reclaim some of it, so it's not a big issue. So let me just... Now we have to belt in the seawater if we want to use these salinators. Yeah, let's just use a big cooling tower. So that will give us 96 units, basically enough processing power for 4 of these scrubbers. And we only really need 4, so I think that is going to be alright. Okay, so by the way, the trucks are now stable. That is very, very good. But we don't have enough people at this point. Unfortunately, we will have to upgrade this place. Okay, I think I will pause all these. These don't really have to be active right now. They are just placeholders for later. Also, I forgot to set these to be priority 15. They really don't need to be on top of the list anywhere. I don't mind losing research if we are lacking people. By the way, how is the... this is not good. So we have enough antibiotics being produced at this point, I think. Yeah, oxygen 36 and we only need 24, that's fine. So these are running 24/7, basically giving us the right amount of medical. Yeah, I am hopeful that we will be able to catch up to it. So anyways, where was I? Oh, right, scrubbing for the smelters. So, as I have said, I think I will snip some water off this pipe, pipe it this way into this one. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. So where do we want to put the cooling tower? I think it would be best if we put it down here somewhere, I guess. Okay. For now, I will experiment with the post blast furnaces, because we are not using those, so we are not going to block any production if we do this. So, the exhaust. This will run right on top of these belts, this way. It can come down. Yeah, I suppose we can put these right here. Oh, he's a bit too wide. In that case, here. Oh, no, I meant to get rid of the pipe, sorry. So, once again, exhaust scrubber goes here, and this pipe goes this way instead. Okay, and then we will, well, might as well belt all these, pipe all these together. There. And as for the water, well, yeah, we can pipe it right under these. That's going to be fine. On top of this belt and on top of these pipes. And that's the water input. And now we just need to sort out the sulfur and the CO2 output. Okay, so the sulfur, I suppose, can go into this storage. The direct feed will be fine. And the CO2, I guess, can go into this one. It will have to be this way because we don't have enough room for a direct feed. Okay, I believe this will do the trick. For now, I will build these. Okay, and now we will basically replicate all this right here. What is up with... Oh, yeah, that's a leftover. You can go away, please. Thank you. So, as I have said, I will replicate all these right here. Yeah, like this. Oh, wait. This wood belt might be a problem. In fact, the glass belt is a problem as well. Because this one is already level 3 and we don't have enough room for the pipes. So I guess we can move these down by one tile. But one thing at a time. First... Yeah, no, this has to be done right now. So you will be cut this way. Is this correct? Yes, it is. Okay. Then we do the same for the glass belt. Yeah, like this. It's a bit of a janky retrofit, but it has to be done, unfortunately. So only level 2 will be fine. You will stop right here and then do a bit of a wiggle to get into the under the ramp. Okay, so let's bring in the water. Yeah, I suppose this will do. Then dock under the ramp. And then, let me see, here level 2 should be okay. But I think I will have the water on level 3 and we will have the exhaust on level 2. No, that jumped down to level 2. That's not correct. There we go. Okay, so these two blast furnaces are not operational, so we'll take off these exhausts. Yeah, I might as well build these pipes, that's fine. So as I said, the exhaust will run on level 2. And it will feed into this input. So you please feed into this pipe right there, exactly. So we can build these as well. And now we will sort out the water reclamation. So, for this I think it would be best if we had... I think it would be best if we had a central water pipe. So yeah, okay, I changed my mind. We will not use these pipes. We will have a pipe coming down from here somewhere. And in here we will introduce some balancers. So basically, okay, we can have the cooling tower here. Let me just show you. By the way, don't accept truck imports, exports, that's going to be fine. So, as I have said, let me just replicate these. The iron storage is in an awkward position, but yeah, I think we can put it here, that's going to be fine. Okay. So we are not using these. This can be level 2. I'm really glad that I have managed to put in these before, so we can test the exhaust scrubbing with these right now. So, as I have said, we are going to have the actual water coming in from here somewhere. That's going to be fine. Or technically, if I add a balancer right here, then we will still use this water for the power generators first and only pipe in the access. Now, one thing at a time. So, as I've said, we are going to have the cooling tower. Where is it? Right here. I guess it can be here. Let's leave enough space for the trucks to deliver away the sulfur. Yeah, here will be fine. So, out comes the low pressure steam. And then we will feed this. Yeah, you know what? I will put in a balancer right here. In fact, I will have a balancer right here, right on top of the old one. So let's make sure this one is actually continuous. So priority goes towards this output. That ensures that the water goes towards power generation first, and only the excess will go towards the scrubbing. Yeah, it will have to be brought down here, so we can put in a ramp for the sake of the trucks. Yeah, here will be okay. Build it, and then we can continue with these pipes. That's enough space for the big guys, that's fine. So let me just check. Yeah, this is the pure water which will go into these. Yes, and the reclaimed water will actually, I suppose it can either feed back into this balancer or have another balancer right in here. I think it's a little bit more economical if we have the balancer here. So pipe balancer right here. There we go, and the output will go into this one. Yeah, might as well build everything. So on this balancer, the priority incoming will come from the cooling tower. We will only introduce fresh water when it is absolutely necessary. And then we can basically pipe the depleted steam up this way and the fresh water down this way. So let's start testing this whole setup with the iron first. So we have all the inputs, all the outputs. Right, this one has to be elevated because now we are blocking the sulfur. So maybe we can pipe it this way. Yeah, level 3 will be fine. We can have a pillar there. There we go. Okay, there's plenty of space for the trucks to go in. Also, now we are completely full on our vehicle capacity. We cannot make any more vehicles. We can only upgrade or downgrade from now on. So anyways, I think just as a test, we have everything. Yes, I believe we do. This one only accepts water from the main source as a secondary input, and this one prioritizes outputting towards the power generator. I believe we are pretty much good to go. So I will pause these and unpause these. And these can be left unpaused, that's fine. So exhaust goes here, exactly. Goes into this one. Exactly. And out comes the CO2. This one has to be delivered away at priority 1. At some point I will set up a pipe going all the way through there, but one thing at a time. Okay, so this steam is being reclaimed. That's great. Oh, no. Please keep this one empty. At priority 1. So at this point, great, thank you. I did not want this one to happen. So I think the only thing left out of this equation is the sulfur trading away. I think a single... Okay, let's accept the contract first. So it is this one. Established, it will take 0.1 unity per month, so that's plenty. Okay, so assign a contract, this one please. You will take the sulfur, I guess, and the rest will take the sludge. Okay. I will set up a big storage so we can have as many trucks delivering as possible. Direct feed will be fine. Sulfur full all the time, please. Unity build, thank you. As for the sludge, it will have to be taken away to be digested. Now, technically, we could digest it here and feed it into the system right here. I did not plan this, but I guess it is quite fortuitous that I did, so I guess yeah. So anyways, we are now we are using all 4 of our ships. Anyways, in comes the sulfur. Is it? Yes, it is. Hopefully, I will set this one to be priority 15. This is only as a last resort. So hopefully this will also prevent us from burning any more sulfur, because that is quite a bit of a pollution. So can this place keep up? I think it can. At least for now. Okay. Let me build one more of these. Right here. So we only not using these last 2. So these will be the guinea pigs. Oh, wait. We also have exhaust coming out of here. Oh, wait, that might be a problem. This one will be 36 and 30. Okay, in terms for the steel, I think we might not be able to use a single unit. We might need to build 2 of these just for the steel. The copper looks more or less okay. Yeah, the copper only has the blast furnaces. And the same goes for the glass. But for the steel, I think we will have to have 2 of these scrubbers. Let me just check. So 30 plus 36, that's 66. Yeah, that's at least 2 plus a bit of extra. Not bit of extra, or more precisely, a little bit. One of these can process a little bit less than 3 of these stacks, basically. No, wait. Yes. A little bit less than 3 of these stacks. So even with our current production, we will need at least 3 of these scrubbers to get rid of all the exhaust. That is quite a bit. Okay. I will leave the steel for last, I think. Let's just take care of these, the copper and the glass first. So, as I have said... Alright, this will also mean that we cannot really have a single cooling tower. We will need more than that. I will put in a ghost image for now. And we will deal with it once we are dealing with the steel. Also, we don't have enough iron coming in because, yeah, the iron mine is done. Now, I've been thinking, do we really need to keep this iron mine going? At this point, the amount of iron is minimal. I think I will dig down one more level But after that we are going upstairs. So yeah, let's just dig down one more level and then we will move on to the new mine. Here we're going to dig down like this. Yeah. Okay, these excavators should still focus on iron ore. Yes, they are. All of them? All of them. Okay. So yeah, once this level is dug out, I will see how much surface deposits we have left. That will decide if we move on to the new iron mine up here. Which is, by the way, how are you? You know what? At this point, you can focus on iron ore. Might as well. So, let's just start digging all the way into this iron mine. I have decided not to really worry about the retaining walls. I will basically expose the edges of this deposit and then I will put in the the retaining walls. So anyways, you will focus on iron ore. In terms of trucks, I think 2 will be enough for now. Yeah. Let me see, cargo depot has no cargo ship. Okay. So that means we have 1, 2, 3... Where is the 4th ship? Oh, right here. Okay, we need 1 more ship. So I guess we... Do we have any more lying around? I don't think we do. We will have to buy 1. Okay, fine. We will need 600. That's quite a bit. Oh well, it has to be done. So that will give us that ship. Low supply of hydrogen. Yeah, I think it's time to double up on this setup. Okay, coal is low on coal. You know what? I think I will start digging down once again. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go for -24. Sure. Let's see what we can do with this. Then dig a channel into the mine and let's replace all these designations. Yes, this will take quite a bit of time to actually reach the coal deposit once again. But I think in the long run it will be better for us. Okay, you guys please focus on digging out this ramp once again. And before you do, I would like everyone to move upstairs so they don't get stuck, so we don't have to recall them once again. There we go. Yeah, the other 2 can't get started on the ramp. Let's just make sure that everyone gets out. We really don't want to force them to make that trek once again. This truck has no compatible. It should be okay. Where is the tower? Yeah, it should be able to dump the dirt and the iron ore. So what is your problem again? Iron ore and dirt. Oh, right, it's not assigned to a tower. I mean, yeah, not assigned to a tower. So I guess you can dump it in here for now. That's fine. Coal mine storage has low supply of coal. Yeah, this will have to be dealt with soon. In the meantime, I think I will expand this amount of storage because I would like to have a bit more warning. So we are going to put in 3 will be enough, I think. Okay. For now, I will do direct feed. There and there. I will put in some balancers at some other point. So anyways, yeah, I think everyone got out just fine. The ramp is started, so yeah, we can put in the new mining designations. Yeah, here should be okay. It will take a bit of time to reach the coal once again, and until then we might suffer a little bit, but might as well take care of it right now. Okay, so let's take care of this sludge right now. While I'm taking care of this, I would like these to be able to export by truck, so we can actually start digesting the sludge right here, which will give us extra fuel gas, which will take care of our current hydrogen issues, at least hopefully. Hydrogen storage, yeah, that I know of. This one, did I release the iron ore? Nope. Please keep this one empty at priority 10 or maybe 9. Yeah. Yeah, while we are digging this trench out, we might suffer a little bit of logistical issues because we will have to carry away all that stone. Even with this depth, we are building this place quite fast. It's good for the nuclear, but it's not exactly good for having a place to dump the rock and all the other aggregates. Oh well. Anyways, can we... Yeah, it's fine. In terms of food, we are relatively okay, except for the meat. I don't think these 2 food processors are enough at this point. So let me just check. We are making 40 chicken carcasses per minute. And we are processing, yeah, 60 in theory, so we can put in 2 more of these farms if we had to. I think I'm going to be okay if we only have an intermittent meat supply. The veggies and the fruits can take care of it. Yeah. By the way, how is this place? Yeah, I think we are scrubbing the iron production's exhaust quite nicely. Did we make any dent in the pollution, by the way? Maybe. I think we did a little bit. We are doing a little bit better. In terms of health, yeah, I think the air pollution was around 30 something. Yeah, the pollution was 60 before the combined pollution. Now it's 53, so we are improving a little bit, which is encouraging. But we are out of workers once again. Yeah, I will upgrade this district and I will keep an eye on the food just to be extra sure. But anyways, the recording is over time at this point, so I think I will have to cut the episode right here. Are we... Yeah, we are actually digesting the sludge. Except I didn't set the recipe. Now it's okay. Thank you very much. So I think in the next episode I will put in the digesting for this sludge output, and that should be okay. So anyways, as I have said, I will cut the episode right here. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you a 1 week and ad-free early access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.